This meeting is being recorded and will be uploaded to Biddulph Town Council YouTube page. The aim is that the decision making should be transparent and in the public domain, which will involve more of our community and local democracy. By being in the council chamber, you are consenting to being recorded and your image to be added to YouTube. The images and sound may be used for training purposes. Any views expressed by the speakers are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Biddulph Town Council. Please view the guidance on recording in public meetings policy if you need more information. Thank you very much. We move on. Apologies and approval of any substitute members.
There are no substitute members, and I've got apologies from councillors Jackson and Proudwood.
Right, thank you. Declarations of interest. Any pecuniary interest in dispensations? Are there any? No? Okay. Other interests? Are there any? No. Okay. To approve and sign the minutes of the Recreation Amenities meeting held on the 14th of April 2026. Do I have a proposer and seconder? Are there any queries on those minutes? Councillor Garvey. Okay. Thank you very much.
Sorry, Chair.
Councillor Brady.
I wasn't sure as to the council's always asked if we've had a response from your housing allotments.
The only responses I've had are in relation to individual alleyways where I've asked for questions and haven't had an overarching query in relation to that. But I understand from, I think it was that meeting or the previous one, or from since then, that it's been discussed at the district. I think they were doing an overarching look at that.
Yeah. Okay. Councillor Yates.
Yes, just a bit of information on that. It was raised at Staff Malls in the community, ONS, and really by myself, under a heading Pride in Place, which is following on the government list of where certain places have had some money, or there's no reason why we shouldn't follow the ethos, and that is an appeal to their support in making sure that their land, their alleys, and their footpaths are there. You're listening to it on board, and I've got very strong commitment that we will work with us to get that done. That's something which we're following through as well as Staff Malls in your housing, you're all on board. So what we've got, I think we've got to try giving the insight map to see where our land is, and we've had some previews where a bit of ambiguity. And we're all really to work together and identify which is their land, which maybe not quite aware is their land as well, as things like that. But yes, they have agreed to support it, so I'm very happy.
Thank you very much for that point of information. Okay. Our proposer and a seconder. All those in favour? Thank you. Item B, to approve and sign the minutes of the Recreation and Amenities Committee held on Tuesday, the 9th of June. We've done that full council. That's all sorted out. Proposed and seconded, please. Proposed, seconded. Vice Chair and Councillor Garvey. All those in favour? Yes, I will sign them. Thank you very much indeed. There we are. Lovely. Moving on apace. Right, to receive the Transport Working Group meeting held on the Monday, the 15th of June, 2026. You would like to move it? Seconded? Councillor Garvey. All those in favour? Thank you. Right. To confirm that the council is a finalist in the Cemetery of the Year Award 2026. And I always keep saying this, we definitely box above our weight. We do a very, very good job. And I remember one or two comments from visiting councillors who attended funerals, and they were saying, "What a beautiful cemetery." And I think we do actually do a good job. I think we definitely do a good job, but it's only because we've got really good staff and good contractors as well, which is great and keeps everything in line. So, Chief Officer.
Yes, so we've had confirmation last week, and it seems like 5 minutes since you were giving approval for us to enter that. So we've had a decision quite quickly that we will either win gold or silver awards. And so you'll remember from last month's meeting that actually it's a really wide range of topics that are considered as part of that. You know, of the 50 questions we have to complete, there's a lot in relation to policy, in relation to information that's on our website. It's very much a matter of giving people options in the worst times, you know, making sure that there are all sorts of options available to them and that they've got the support that they need. So it's really gratifying on behalf of the team that we've got this far. The next step is that we have to submit 3 photographs of the cemetery. So one has to be the entrance, one has to be a kind of general photograph of memorials, and another has to be a feature of our choosing.
Right.
So we're in the process of looking at that, and they have to be submitted by the end of July. And then there'll be deliberations, and the winner will be announced at the Institute of Cemetery and Crematory Management Conference on the 29th of September. So we'll go to that and see where we find ourselves.
We go.
But it's nice to be we're either gold or silver already. So well done, everyone.
Yes. So we're coming out of it with a reward. Some kind.
I love a new certificate.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another logo check.
Councillor Garvey.
I'm going to flake the label.
So
it's the serious question.
we're on separate pages now. So
Oh, right. Okay. Okay.
Can I phrase that all into the landscape? Therefore, now hold.
I see, yes.
Councillor Young.
Because I've done this with the cemetery quite often because of my job and
Yes.
and it's when I know that I know the staff, they will be waiting there very patiently. And I feel that we really, the cemetery really deserve this award, the recognition, not to be because the cemetery has been kept very nicely, but because the heart from our team, they made the families feel that it was a place that they're confident, they want to entrust their loved ones.
Yes.
Have their resting place there. So that's, I think, the heart of why we really deserve this award. So well done. Thank you. Thank you.
We do it very, very well indeed. I'm very pleased. Any further?
That's it, really.
That's it.
Lots
Okay.
of space now.
Right. The next item will be to approve the reviewed allotment policy for the future. Chief Officer.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've had a chance to have a look at this, the changes are fairly insignificant in relation to this time. Are there any queries on anything that's in there? The biggest one being the kind of change in the size of structures.
Madam Mayor.
There's a lot of concern has been for a long time about the use of glyphosate and then leaching into the ground and contaminating what's underneath. And it actually being really far reaching. There's people that are on those allotments that are growing food to eat. And I think that's a major concern for a lot of allotment holders as well. I wonder whether we could be a bit stronger in the use of chemical weed killers and to strictly forbid the use of glyphosate unless used in professional capacity by professional that work
Yes.
in council on pathways and things like that, because they will be used in an appropriate manner.
Chief Officer.
Happy to look at a wording for that.
Yes.
We said that we don't want chemicals on site already, but we can be specific about the types of chemicals. I'm
Yeah,
happy to look at
Thank you
that.
very much. We can do that, please. Councillor Yates, you wish to comment?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. I think there's one exception to glyphosate where they do need to still be used and others everything's not really.
Yes.
Acceptable glyphosate, but like I said, most buildings. And I think, I would presume that if there is a sighting of nothing is not green, then that's sorted out at town council level, not sorted out at individual control level. But there's no reason now to use glyphosate, something that's been on to routines, plenty of.
No. You can't. The deputy chair has just made a good valid comment that Japanese knotweed has to be dealt with by professionals who are qualified and licensed. And it's one of the very few things that actually has an effect on Japanese knotweed. And we might have a little bit on Biddle Valley Way, I think.
It's been treated.
It's been treated. It's there, and it's sometimes, occasionally, it spreads because people dump it rather badly, I think. And can cause chaos and mayhem, and a lot of expense to property owners as well. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, no, so as a town council, we are absolutely aware of our responsibilities with regards to Japanese knotweed. As you know, we've got that at the Butterfly Garden, not because of anything that we've done, but because it comes down the stream. So we treat it in our patch of land so that it avoids it going out from elsewhere. Whether we'll ever get rid of Japanese knotweed because somebody further upstream has got that, I don't know. But yeah, we're very aware of our responsibilities.
We are, and many of us from this committee have visited that site.
Yeah.
And we are a very, very responsible council, and we would not negate our responsibilities by any means. All right. Yep.
Propose in a second.
Oh, we need a proposal in a
Yes,
second.
please.
Councillor Garvey and the mayor.
Yep.
All those in favour? Thank you. Right, we move on. Item 20. The tree strategy attached. Chief Officer.
Yeah, so the only difference from that, unless there's something that you want to raise as an additional or an omission, is the date change. So we've reviewed the documents. As far as we're concerned, it's much for purpose.
Councillor Jones, Deputy Mayor. Seconded with Councillor Redfern.
Ground changing.
Thank you. All those in favour? Bad jokes exempt. Thank you now. 21, jobs to the Lensman, standing agenda item. Have we got any? Councillor Yates?
Yeah, I'm trying to keep jobs to that to the absolute minimum because of costs and things, and landowners should take responsibility. But the footpath at the top of St John's Road, right adjacent to the 44 St John's Road, which goes through to Duke Street, is in multiple confused ownership channels.
Yes.
I think as such, that's a difficult one to resolve. In light of what I was saying earlier on about getting your housing on board for this private placement. I'm just wondering whether, certainly in this instance, because I think they only need to put in once from the way that the weather is, if we could possibly get the Lancashire to do that, it would be a gesture of goodwill. And it would give us that breathing space to find out who is the principal owner stroke responsible person ready for next season. So
Chief Officer, anything?
He's done it before. I'm happy to add that to his list.
Yeah.
It is complicated.
Councillor Jones. Phone boxes, yes.
Middle part.
The painter that I thought I'd got. But yeah, so.
That's what he's saying.
Can we?
All hopes were on you, Councillor Jones, to
Yes.
find a suitable painter.
Keep out.
No, you. We were hoping that your fellow would work it out.
Keep out. Council, sadly, been out not really like support, so. Fine, painter.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
They are getting this. Yeah, it's a long.
Councillor Garvey.
Yeah, there's three.
Yes, 3. 3 is on our email.
Condition maintenance, but they are our box.
Do you wish us to still try with that painter and decorator to?
No, let's find.
Let's find somebody else, Chief Officer.
No, especially if we found that that's not suitable.
Yeah. Okay.
In the small ones, wanting to provide the painter.
Yeah, can we do something?
Yeah.
I mean, what we got to say, it's not, what I
Councillor Yates.
we got to do, rain. And, I bought the paint, and it couldn't, it was rain, it hasn't got in, and then it dropped out of size, and now I don't see this. And now we've got this massively rain, weather, in fact, I'm in the process of renovating the notes, myself, at the moment. The phone box is a bit too big, so. I'd rather paint.
Yeah, councillor Yates, you wish to come in?
Yes, we've all, with the Bournemouth partnership, we've just approved 2 phone box renovations. And we're considerable around 75%, so you would have to find it for the match from people. But you don't raise the money back.
It's a £200 job, councillor.
Hang on, yeah, yes, but, what I'm saying is that they don't want an ending, and now they've approved.
Yes, they have.
And now they've approved to have the brown edge. So I did sort of warn out there, or other phone boxes, actually it's 54, it's not small. But if you think that requires some work, then there are grants available, and obviously with the Lansman's budget for the match funding, which is a small amount, you can have it dumped off in professional.
Well,
And I would
through the chair.
Through the chair.
Through the chair, and if that's an option to get it, expedited, that's all that. If the one bit part is incredibly fixed.
Yes, dire. Madam Mayor.
I think.
I'm pretty sure we raised and discussed it with you with the phone boxes and the.
Yes,
Heritage items.
they are.
I've got to that point where children don't know. what
They don't know.
I
because-
think we did say we raised that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yes, and as our representative on Wall's partnership, there are times when there is money spare for it.
So what?
Yeah.
Precedent has been set. Even though technically I voted against the ground level, but the precedent is set, I will not voted, so. It's all in it.
See what we can do.
Yes, we will. Yes, chief officer's on it now, before all this lovely weather.
Okay.
It seems terrible that we can't find somebody and we got all this lovely weather. The only thing he's going to do is when he goes inside the box, he's going to cook slowly, microwave. Okay, right, okay. Anything else, Lengthsmans? Okay. In that case, then I will move on to the confidential items in accordance with the Public Bodies Administration to Meetings Act 1960. And determined in these items that be taken from the public exclusion. Okay.